And see, if I wanted to go full Mexican, I'd like button the top shirt, the top button of the shirt,
Yeah.
and then like leave the rest of it unbuttoned, or you button it like right here.
Yeah.
And
Just leave it all.
I never understood that style myself. I'm like, why?
Because it
People.
looks like a cape when you run.
Welcome to this week's episode of Use Your Words Podcast. I'm Paul, once again joined with Mr. Aaron Johnson, the
Hi.
Mr. Stoneface over there, who chose this song for this week to take a look at. I'm going to spoil this pretty quickly here. This song is horrible. This song should never be listened to. This song,
What?
okay, yeah. We'll disagree on some stuff. That's fine. We'll get into it here. So this week's song is "Messy in Heaven" by Venby and Godard, or however you say that. Goddard.
Godard.
Godard.
I don't know, dude.
So Venby, that's the quote unquote singer of the song. She's the one who wrote it.
Yeah.
She is a youngin'.
Yeah, you said she what, 21?
She was 21 when this song
22 now.
Yeah, 21 when this song was written and produced. This only came on of October of 2022. So it's not that old of a song.
Whoa.
Yeah. If I had to summarize this song in a simple phrase, it is this. It is the epitome of disappointment.
It's not good.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
So the spoiler alert, it's the epitome of disappointment. It's a song that sounds like it has potential in the beginning and then quickly goes
Really?
downhill. Okay.
All right.
And the only reason it sounds like it has potential in the beginning is because it starts with guitar. And then it quickly goes downhill after that.
I can't even remember what the beginning's like.
I remember what the beginning of the video was like, and but let's go. Let's start off here. Okay.
Yeah.
So "Messy in Heaven," it charted in the US and in the UK. So in the UK singles, it peaked at number 3. In UK dance, it peaked at number 1. In the US, under Hot Dance Electronic Songs, it peaked at number 34. And under Alternative, it peaked at number 40.
So not as hot in the US.
Right. So there seems to be, in Britain, in Europe, there's like this resurgence of drum and bass going on right now.
Okay.
She is one of like 5 or 6 female drum and bass artists. And she was talking in an interview how they actually have like a female group chat of female drum and bass artists over in the UK. And she's like, "Oh yeah. Okay.
That's all it takes to be a drum and bass artist?
I'm going to read the summary that's here in Wikipedia.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
I don't know again if I 100% agree with this, but "Messy in Heaven" is a thrilling, cathartic drum and bass that reimagines Jesus placed into a modern day situation. The track starts with soft piano chords that later transcend into a dance track, characterized by Venby's signature sound.
Signature.
It's funny that they say signature sound. It's only her second song. Okay. She hasn't even released a full EP yet. That's coming out this year.
Cool.
If you notice,
really excited to hear the rest.
If you notice right there, right on the Wikipedia page, it says that this song is the second song released by a 21-year-old Gotham singer, Venby. Her first single was in May of 2022. The lyrics are based on a dream she had of Jesus walking down High Street looking very intoxicated. She then told the co-writers, the co-writers would be like Godard, however you say it. However you say it, right? That's the person that's one of the co-writers there. She told them about the dream and wrote the song according to her. The song is not meant to offend anyone, but about how the best people put others before themselves. However, she clarified that the drug was meant to be an anti-drug anthem, and she
S
realizes that the topic is controversial, but also a conversation starter, in her
The
words.
song was meant to be an anti-drug anthem, huh?
Yeah, so she talked about in one of the interviews how she realized one of her friends was having a drug issue and that's kind of part of this as well.
Interesting. See, I hearing that, it's kinda weird, especially after seeing the music video, because it's like all it was drinking and partying and going out to a club and having fun.
Yeah, they were very much in the EDM space there.
Yeah.
The
Well, yeah.
that's very
I
it's
was
very normal for EDMers, let me put it that way. Not everyone, but obviously, but a lot of them
I mean,
like to drink alcohol, especially okay,
wait,
younger generation really
what
likes to drink, and they like to do drugs.
doesn't isn't that every generation though?
And
I
EDMers
mean,
really like to do it even more, especially like their ecstasy in that.
yeah, mm, mm, I hmm.
Yeah. So she's
Is
go on.
oh, no, I'm because like electric dance music. So, yeah, that's literally just yeah, okay, so clubbing, all
Yeah.
that kind of fun stuff.
EDM.
Yeah. Why but, okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? Why? What?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything right now. Okay, yeah. Go
What?
on.
No.
I don't know. I don't
What's this about here?
I have nothing. Nothing at the moment. Give my brain some time. Maybe something will happen.
Okay. So the writer of this, Venbe, also says that
Van B.
Venbe, whatever. No one can say my last name right. I'm not
The
going to pronounce
Armin.
anyone's name right. You're one of the few people that does because you've known me for how long now? Okay.
Who's
So she does say it is an anti-drug anthem, inspired by someone close to her who struggled with addiction. She goes on to say it's a song about someone that doesn't put themselves first and finds themselves in a really dark place. Metaphy- Metaphorically, it's saying that no matter who you are, you could still fall down a difficult path, and it's nobody's fault. I'm aware it's a controversial message, blah blah blah, but it's also a conversation starter.
interesting. Yeah, that's something else.
Yeah, so if you just listen to the lyrics of this, if I'm 100% honest, I would never get that's an anti-drug anthem.
uh No. Even I mean, just with the title of it, it just sounds like she's from listening to it and not knowing this,
Mhm.
I literally was just thinking that I mean, she's pretty much just saying Christ is no different from any other human. And God is would be well, and that's a that was a thing for me where it's like she's putting human, I guess, like expectations or whatever on God himself, where he would react just as some parents here would react to their kid if they're doing drugs and stuff, where it's not the same.
Right. So, I make one clarification. I thought this came out in October. It came out in September of 2022.
So
September
a
23rd.
tad bit
A
earlier.
tad bit earlier, but figure, to be authentic and, be like, "Hey, yeah, that's when it came out." So, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, that yeah.
So, if you're n yeah, this song is oof. So,
Picked a real
let's
gold
talk about the
mine.
lyrics here
Yeah,
on this song, okay?
yeah.
If you're not familiar with the lyrics, it's gonna start off right away, and if you're of
It's
the Christian persuasion at all, immediately you wanna bring out your pitchfork and go, "Sacrilege."
Yeah.
Okay? Let's just be straight on. I actually found someone, like a small little publisher out there
Okay.
that created, uh, a petition online to send to Venbay,
NB,
B
yeah.
whatever, and be like, "Please remove your song. It is anti-Christian.
Oh,
It's heretical and all this." I'm like, you would have to send that to, like, 95% of the songs out there in the world, but,
yes.
you know,
True.
this was just very explicit and definitive on where it stands on things.
Or it seems to at least. Gosh,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't yeah, okay. Yep.
again, I would not get
Her
unless I
message.
read the interviews with her, I would never have guessed that this was an anti-drug anthem. Okay.
Mhm.
So the lyrics that start off, they're just mm, beautiful, wonderful, chef's kiss. What?
You gotta be on something to think that.
Yeah, I know. All right, so here we go. And I'll wait for your dad to like come storming down the stairs. They're like, "What?"
Oh, what are y'all talking about down He can't hear us. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm live streaming right to your parents' TV. What are you talking about?
So oh, this just got a lot more awkward. Sorry. Sorry, I love you, Dad. Mhm.
Okay, so it starts off with, "I heard Jesus did cocaine on the night out." Yeah, right away, like people were going like, "Wait, what?" At first, what? So I read the lyrics first
Oh, you did? Okay.
before listening to
Listening.
it, just because with my older age, shut it. It's better if I actually read it first because then I'll understand it, the songs
Oh,
in the music
I'm
better.
I'm the same way because it's like
Otherwise, if I try to listen to it, I'd be like,
I'm
"Yes,"
yeah.
and be like, "Did I really just hear that, or am I imagining that?"
No, yeah. I that's how I am with a lot of songs where it's like I'll listen to it and never have an idea of what they're singing until I look up the lyrics because I don't know what it is. I'm just like not focused on it. But this, I mean, for this one,
Yeah.
I I listened to it for a while and then like I did notice I was like, wait, is she saying what I think she's saying? And then I looked it up. I was like, oh my gosh, she's saying what I think she's saying.
So,
Yeah.
when I read it, my first initial reaction was, "Maybe that's Jesus." I heard Jesus, some Mexican guy.
I heard Jesus.
And I was like, "Wait, no, that doesn't fit in the context with the rest of the song in the song title, Messy in
Right.
Heaven." So I was like,
Mhm.
"Nope, that's not it." Okay, dang it. One can dream and hope, right?
Yeah, nope.
So I heard Jesus did cocaine on a night out, eyes wide open, dilated, but he's fine now. And if his father ever finds out, then he'd probably knock his lights out. Gets a little messy in heaven, gets a little messy in heaven.
Yeah.
We're not even gonna talk about the theological issues with that song because obviously this wasn't written as like a worship song or a theological song
Oh,
and
no.
all that regard, because the whole thing of if his father ever finds out, well, then that would mean that God is not omniscient sort of deal thing. So I'm like,
Mhm.
"Oh, great. Great, 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 great."
Can't hide stuff from the father. Sorry, lady.
Yep, he sees all and everything. Sorry. And that's a little disturbing at times to think that way when it's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, wait, God could see
Uh.
everything that we do." Oh. Yeah, that's a little uncomfortable at times.
It can be.
Uh, it can be, especially if we're
Mhm.
caught doing something we shouldn't be doing,
Which
and
is
we know we shouldn't be doing it.
yeah.
And we've both been there, we've all done that in life.
Oh, yeah.
No
Who
no
hasn't?
Yeah, that's
So it's fine.
no, 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 no. That doesn't excuse it. That doesn't excuse it, but I'm just saying it's an experience we all have in common
Yes.
in that regard.
Ain't that the
Okay.
truth?
Uh,
If you don't think so, then you're lying to yourself, okay?
and we've all lied to ourselves at times.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, so that it kicks off with that, and I'll be honest, I think that that whole phrase there, that I don't know if that's chorus 1 or what, because if that's chorus
Well
1, it's also chorus 1, chorus 3,
oh, yeah,
chorus
it's the same. I mean,
it's
same
just
chorus, yeah.
it's just
It
like
doesn't change.
it's just in there going, I'm like, "Man, Aaron must have really loved this song."
I like
Lyrically.
I like the repetition, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For
I mean,
those who
that's
aren't aware, Aaron hates repetition.
well, to some degree, yeah, I do. Um, but I mean, with songs, I mean, the chorus is normally the same or very close to it. I guess, I mean, yeah, there are people that do change things up in the chorus and whatnot, but for the most part, they're all pretty darn similar.
Yeah, but you don't have to repeat it 4 times throughout this song.
Yeah, okay, this is
This
true.
is not a long song. This is only a 2-minute, 50-second song.
Yeah, it is short. And that, yeah.
It's very short, and you have the same chorus/verse repeated 4 times.
That
That's
that is yeah, I guess I'm not I didn't even really realize how short that song was until I look at it. 'Cause yeah, it does like, there's been times where it does feel like it's kinda long, like,
it
while listening to it. It's
yeah,
just
it's
like
long because I'm like, "Please let this torture end, please let this torture end, please let this torture end, please." Oh, it hasn't ended yet.
Yeah.
Oh, dang it. Why? Why did I let her talk me into this song?
Well, I d there was a coin flip
I
that
know.
decided
Yeah, I
it,
know, but it
so
was on your
I
list.
know.
Yeah.
We should have just done a different one.
Well, we ended up with this song, and oh, man,
It's a banger. Yeah,
a banger. Sure, let's go
yeah.
with that. Um,
See, but that's where that is, I'm guessing, where you and I differ, because I kind of enjoy it a little bit musically, but I'm guessing you don't at all.
like I said, this song is the embodiment of disappointment because it started out with guitar and some piano. It sounded like it had potential when it started, and then it just went. I don't even remember the beat because I want to drum it out in my head so much, but just a drum and bass beat, and that was it. That was like the rest of the song, and I
Yeah.
just sat there and I said, "No more. No more. This shall
It's
no longer live in my head."
well, seeing this yeah. Well, as I had said earlier, it's not a song that I'd be, like, super stoked to be like, "Oh, I gotta listen to this one, this is all good." But,
Mhm.
like, just to have as, like, chill background music. Alright, I can get down to that. But other than that, it'd get very boring very quick,
Yeah.
which, I mean, even like, as soon as the song repeated once when I listened to it, I was like, "Alright, I'm done with this song." Sorry. Sorry, Venby. It's just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, and I get where she said she tried to do the thing of like, "Oh, even the best people need saving at times," whatever. That's
Right.
like verse 1 and yeah, verse 1. Barefoot on the pavement, he was never complacent, held his ground for the town and the statement leader, whatever that means. Never backs out of the argument, speaks out to the whole crowd when he saves them. But he was the one that needed saving now. He's low key crushed on the inside. Oh, there's that Gen Z language there. He's low key crushed on
Low key crushed.
Yeah. He gave all his all, and now he's breaking. You can see it in his eyes. Then it's back to, I heard Jesus did cocaine on a night out. You know, if this was about a typical person, I would like, oh, okay, cool. But you start throwing that
W
Jesus imagery in there, and immediately my body starts
Yes.
going,
Reject.
no, I can't do this.
Mm-mm.
I can't do
I'm
it.
vomiting that out.
And she continues the Jesus imagery further on, turning
Mhm.
water into wine. That's mad. That's
That's
mad.
math.
Everybody's always wants what he has.
Yeah.
And then we're back to Jesus doing cocaine.
Yeah.
And then that's the
Uh-uh.
end of the song, really, where they just repeat, "Gets a little messy in heaven," over and over and over again for the rest of the song after that. I'm like,
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's
"S
the course. Well, there yeah, what is it? Staying out on the weekdays, weekends. No sleep for the week around here. Wait. Yeah, going
Yep.
out, getting lost in the deep end. White lines never dry, no tears. All right.
Yeah, we know what white lines they're talking about here, right?"
No, yeah, I do. I actually do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had me concerned there for a second. I was like, "Please tell me he knows what white lines we're talking about
Yes, I
here."
do.
Okay. Yeah, so that's yeah. In case you didn't know what that means, the cocaine, the drugs. Yeah.
Time for some
So looking at the lyrics, honestly, this gets a 0 from me.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Yeah. This is a one time where we've agreed. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well,
So
not one time, but yeah.
so here was a funny statement I found of hers that made me
Yeah.
laugh,
Uh-oh.
genuinely laugh when I read it after reading the lyrics and listening to the song. I write really deep lyrics over really funky, cool beats. I don't want people to necessarily cry at my songs. I want them to be like, I feel kind of sad, but I'm going to bop along to it. That first part, I write really deep lyrics.
Yeah. Well, we haven't heard or seen any of the rest of her stuff. So,
This is song number 2.
we'll
I
find out. I mean, that's the thing,
but she was being interviewed about this song.
gosh, that back oh
And right now, I'm
gosh.
bringing up a thing for Aaron to see little snippets of her dancing.
Yeah.
I think I could show this on the screen when we get there because this is recording the screen as well, so
Okay,
but
okay.
I don't think I'll be copyright strict for doing that because that's all publicly available, but
True.
it's yeah, kinda cringe there.
It is kinda funny. God, hey, man, you gotta do what you gotta do, but yeah. Ooh, yeah, maybe? I don't know. Am I gonna listen to her music when it comes out? Yeah, probably not. I don't
I guarantee you I'm not gonna give her another one of her songs a thing unless you recommend it on for
I
this thing
bet
again.
now I'm gonna listen to it, now I'm gonna recommend it.
Alright.
Dude, this is sick. You'll love it. I mean, probably not. You'll know I'm lying to you, but
Alright. So music. Musically, like I said, this was the epitome of disappointment. It started out with that promise, guitar, some piano, and then just went drum and bass. And I'm a bass player,
but
and I respect the drummers in the world because I know it's not like a bass player, it's like artificial
oh,
AI
right,
drums,
yeah.
bass.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get that, but, you know, I should support the bass in the world, but I can't support it here. I listened to it, I was like, "I think I found something more repetitive and more boring than Unholy."
What? Ooh, that's a tough one.
I know, that's what I said. I think I finally found it. The song that beats
I'm gonna
Unholy in
I'm
the
gonna find the most repetitive and boring song ever for you.
then you're gonna love my song selection.
Is it gonna be some ska music?
Actually, no. This is
Oh,
a style you probably would not expect me to pick.
really? Okay. Alright, alright.
Mhm.
A little nervous. But
But anyways, music on this one.
out of 5?
No, well, just any thoughts first before you grade it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, like I said earlier, I mean, it's to me, it's catchy. Like, I enjoy singing along to the melody of it while it's playing. Like,
Okay.
it's easy for the melody to get stuck in my head and just, like, kinda hum along to it.
I want you to go upstairs and sing the first
I'm not gonna
chorus to
sing it,
your
I'll hum the
I want
melody.
you to sing it to your dad.
No! I think there's the door, kid.
Be like, "Dad, what do you think of this song?"
Yo, I'm gonna be getting my lights knocked out. Just kidding, my dad loves me.
It's gonna be messy and
In
on your
the
street.
Johnson household.
Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
No, it does not.
Messy and Johnson
In
household.
the House of Johnson. But, I,
Your mom would be
uh
like, "Oh, honey."
Imma pray for you. Thanks, mom. She always is. But, well, um, I it's catchy to a point.
Mhm.
It's fun for a bit. Then again, it's like I suppose it would be this genre in general I could have in the background just chilling and relaxing,
Yeah,
low key, hanging out.
don't get me wrong, I used to listen to a lot of EDM when I was in college. That facial expression. That facial
You
expression.
lied.
No, I did
Just
actually.
kidding.
I just had it playing in the background,
Yeah.
but none with lyrics.
Right. See, and that's the thing, like, if they took the vocal of this like, the vocals in the song and just had an instrument playing along with the melody, I
Mhm.
would like it more because I just don't like the lyrics. But, um, as far as, like, music, there's nothing too special like, about it. There's
Yeah,
nothing it doesn't, like, stand out as, like, something really caught my attention or, "Wow, that was really cool." Like, it's just
which is 99% of EDM.
yeah,
'Cause
I guess,
like,
yeah, I haven't listened to a
each
ton.
song has, like, their own little hook,
Yes.
and then it's, like, and
It's
this is
yeah,
why I stopped listening, okay?
it's just
It just
all
got so repetitive all the time.
Yeah.
take for example, one of the biggest songs ever in the EDM space,
Alright, what is it? Um,
"Sandstorm."
oh, see, I don't remember when did I learn about that song? Like, I guess I've always kind of known it,
Uh-huh.
but I never knew I mean, it's probably Dustor. Um, yeah, I guess it's been a few years,
Yeah.
but, I mean, I found out about the song through a YouTube video 'cause, they're, like, making a joke out of it, of the song, but I was thinking, like, Skrillex is that considered, like, EDM-ish, or is that the
Yeah.
whole
He might be like, was he?
what did they call that? I don't even remember what they called that phase of, like, music.
Is he
What
is he house? Is he I'm trying to remember
no,
exactly what style he is.
what what was it called? It wasn't I don't remember it being called EDM. I thought I remembered it being called dubstep. That's
Dubstep.
it.
Well,
That's it
dubstep, EDM encompasses all
is
that.
yes, correct, yeah. But, like, I was just thinking of the dubstep kinda stuff, like,
S
where there's some I
so,
don't know,
Skrillex is EDM, bro step,
bros
dubstep, electro house, EDM trap, Moombathon, post-hardcore house. Moombathon or something like that.
Whoa,
Yeah.
weird.
So,
Yeah, I've
yeah,
never heard of
inside of
those.
EDM, there are just so many different
Right, it's like metal, encompassing metalcore and
y
death metal and
yeah,
rock,
it
music in general.
it seems to be a lot more than, like, metalcore because like, every little, like, artist seems to have their own little, like,
Right,
niche style. But yeah, so s
yeah.
yeah,
So, okay, alright. Let's see, but yeah, when I would think of that kinda stuff, I would think of, like, Skrillex and whatnot, and
yeah,
I always forget about the Sandstorm song, which I love that song.
that that one's, like, the epitome, like, uh, local one, yeah. And they
S
actually have a music video, which I have kind
I
of
actually didn't know that.
previewed here for Aaron right now,
Oh,
without audio, but yeah, that's their actual music video that they
sick.
have, and you can kinda in my head, I'm watching and I can hear the little
I can't
just all that going on.
I love
Yeah,
it. I'm gonna be like
but that's why I stopped listening because it just got so repetitive, and this brought me back to this song,
oh,
and I was
for
just like,
sure. Nah,
"No,
I'm out.
I'm not gonna give it a 0 for the music, just because of the fact that it has something." Now, but here's the th here's a little
S
kick. Here's a little kick on this.
Yeah,
You know who wrote the music?
who
This Godard fellow.
Oh, okay, yeah, so Venby didn't write the
Th th
musical part of it, she just put the lyrics and
Yeah,
stuff to it, which
like,
I'm sure probably had some sort of, like, involvement in it, but still. I mean, that's one of the things, like, for this song, like, it's like almost anyone and their mom could have just sat behind a computer, threw some stuff together in the DAW, and just boom. Like, there'd have been nothing to it.
so, like, Fruity Loops,
Yeah!
that's all you would've
Yeah, like
needed.
our buddy.
He does a lot more than
Yes,
this.
no, yes. He does a lot more. No, I'm just saying, yeah, he uses Fruity Loops, and you can just it kind I wanna get into that because, like, I wanna do stuff like that. Like, when I, like, go to, like, creating music, I f I have to take a guitar and be like, "Alright, what can I do?" And then I get so irritated with myself and get, like, one thing down. I'm like, "Well, I don't know where to go anymore." I never mess with anything outside of a guitar or, I mean, my drums,
Your drums.
but I normally start stuff on guitar if I try to write something, but I could change that up. But yeah,
Alright.
I
So, for music, I have to give this a 1. It's
out
not
of 5?
out of 5.
Okay.
It's not 0, in other words, there's some skill to it, but at the same time, once you get beyond that little intro, it's
It's just
just
the same thing over and over. Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just on a loop
Yep.
pretty much.
To be fair,
To be
100%,
fair.
I did see that they do have,
Oh,
uh
they have remixes of it.
well, no, they have an acoustic version.
Oh,
I have not
Ooh,
listened to it.
I have not listened to that either.
So there is an acoustic version that might get more musically on the scale because
kinda wanna
y
listen to
you
it.
kinda have to replace all that drum and bass with other stuff. You could
You
s
should.
Yeah, and you could now if you did, like, real drums and real bass and that would still count as acoustic, but
Mhm.
don't know what they're doing. So I'd have to look,
Wanna listen to it now.
maybe afterwards.
Afterwards, but then we can't talk about it.
Alright, so we're back from listening to the acoustic version of Messy in Heaven as well as the acoustic version music video.
Nope. Nope.
If we had to include this in the rating system, everything would go down a point at least.
It
The
it's
acoustic version was more simplistic and more repetitive than the EDM version.
now, it seemed like there was a chord maybe a chord change in some of the transitions from, like, the verse to chorus or
Yeah,
whatever, and there was one section where I noticed she did something different vocally at the end of a line, but okay, and then it's acoustic because it has an acoustic guitar?
and some
Because there
ethereal
was
keys.
but that's not acoustic, that's electric, isn't it?
It's electric, boogie woogie
Is
woogie.
this okay, I guess you used electric devices to record oh god,
Yeah,
but
because when I think an acoustic session, right,
yeah,
I think like an acoustic guitar, maybe an acoustic bass,
well,
acoustic drums, maybe a cajon or
cajon
cajon. Why do I wanna keep saying cajon?
I mean,
Cajon.
cajon is a lot cooler to say, so
Stuff like that. It's low
right,
key, not
low
as
key,
high energy. You're not having this sustained ethereal electric keyboard in the background.
right. So and I heard there was it's like they tried to add some sort of percussion-y thing in there, but it's literally on, like, 2 hit like, 2 beats within a measure or whatever, just very simple. It's like if you were accenting the didn't even accent, like, the kick, but it was like it sounded like more of like a snare, like, where the snare would land on, like, 2 and 4 kinda thing almost, or in this case, maybe it was on 3 just to make it seem more spaced out and whatnot, but
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, not sure. It became one of those videos of like, really?
yeah, no, man, that was even more of a letdown than the original song.
Which is impressive to say the least.
Like, I was hoping there would be more again, with the regular song, there's not like there was much added into it once it got going. It was all pretty much the same throughout the whole thing, and that's how the acoustic one was, where it's like, alright, you have acoustic, and then, yeah, you eventually add those keys in there, and that's about it. You add some reverb on the vocals and, try and make it all more, oh, what's the word? I don't remember, but just kinda spacey and just like, "Ooh."
Yeah.
But,
I it was her on cocaine, that was what we were hearing.
yeah, pretty much. And the music video is now granted, I know people do this for music videos, but it was literally just her singing in the car.
Yeah,
There's nothing
so
to it. It
okay.
was very different
S
vibe than the other one,
so
but
let's talk about the original one, right? The original one, right, was well, how was that? There was a bunch of people that showed up to the, invi to a house and
yeah.
started pre-partying, like, they're drinking. I couldn't tell if they were
Yeah,
snorting anything.
I don't know either. Alls I know is there's a lot of shots going around, so
Yeah, there was a lot of shots going around. There was a lot of things that just I was just like, "What is this?"
yeah.
Because the way it started, I was just like, "Wait, is this the right music video that I started and everything?"
Yes, it
Because
is.
it was just a bunch of people that just, like, were showing up at a house, and
Going into party, man.
"Wait, what's going on here? I don't understand these things. Well, I don't understand, these things at all." And then, yeah, it transitioned from them pre-partying at a house
To go
t
into a club.
to going to a club, and it starts off with everyone just kinda send their, like, Ring doorbell and everything, and I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I'm like, "That's wonderful on so many levels." But, yeah, before we talk more on the video there, yeah, we rated the music, right? I gave it a 1. What'd you give that?
Yeah, same.
A 1? Wow.
Yeah. It's
What's
just
going
one
on? What's
it's
going on? We're agreeing to things.
it's just like a thing you yeah,
What?
that's where, like, do I be so, I guess, critical of it or not? Because like, at times, like, doing less is more sort of thing where it's like, you don't need to go wild with it and do so many different try and be so unique and different with it
Right.
to make something, but at the same time, it's like, it's yeah, it's just like you just threw something in the computer, repeated it, and sang over it, and that was it.
Here's my statement to you
Very
on
basic.
this. Be as critical as this as you would be on anything else. I'm trying to be as evenly keeled critical on everything
Yeah,
as I possibly can.
okay.
Regardless if I agree with them or not, lyric wise or whatnot,
Right, right.
I'm trying to take each segment and break it
Yeah.
down, be like, if I look at this objectively, and obviously some subjectiveness is gonna come in there.
Mhm.
There's no way that's not gonna happen because I can take someone else who loves EDM. I'm thinking of someone in particular, a guy I used to work with
Okay.
who is always at EDM raves and that. Uh, and he would love this song. He would give this, like, top marks all around. The guy's older than me, and he still loves and lives the EDM lifestyle.
You can't be that old.
He's probably about a good
I'm just
8 to
trying
t 8.
I'm trying to make you younger, okay? Leave me
I
alone.
think he's about good,
It's not old.
he's
Just
probably about a good 5 to 8 years older than me.
okay. Alright. Okay.
Still a good guy, but yeah,
Yeah.
he definitely lives the EDM
Okay.
electronica lifestyle and just loves it
No.
and everything.
No thanks.
So he would be like, "Yes, yes, yes, more, 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 5 all around."
See
So that's why I said, you're like, "I don't know if I'm being too critical." Be
okay.
as critical as you feel you need to be honest with it. You don't have to be like, "Well, I'm gonna rate it low on the music just because I don't like the lyrics."
Oh, no, 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 no.
You can hate the lyrics and still rate the music high.
Right. Yeah, but no, it, like, had I started to put this together, I'd feel like it's incomplete where it's at, and I don't know. I mean, yeah. Wow. The
I did
music video is so so
I did not mean for you to look down at that point. I completely forgot about that part of the music video.
Me too. Just perfect timing. Um, but it's like, yeah, if a friend, like, wrote this, I'd be like, "Alright, yeah, it's cool, but alright, what else are you gonna do?" But, I mean, I also just came back from a metal show, and they do a lot more than just, you know
I will give you this, sir,
yeah.
because I know what metal show you came from,
Ye
okay?
great one.
It's not my cup of tea at all.
Oh, the metal? No.
No,
Well, neither is
no,
this.
no, but
Yeah.
I have to give them props that they are a lot more skilled than this,
Heck yeah!
okay?
They got real good skills on the instruments. Yeah.
So, uh, so that being said, are you still gonna stick it out of 1?
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
Like, I could go make this song if I got Fruit Loops right now,
Yeah,
and I've never done this, but well, never done that, I guess, played with Fruit Loops before, so,
all you need are a few samples and away you go.
yeah.
Then you can pitch shift them a little bit to change the keys up and boom.
Yeah.
Alright,
That's all I got for it.
alright. Music video time.
Garbage, I hate it, I don't like it. Just
Well, okay, you beat me to it. Why?
Yes. I mean, it doesn't for me, especially after hearing how it's supposed to be against drugs, the music video tells me otherwise.
Right.
Like, it's just and also to me, like, I didn't understand why they picked that well, they did that video for that song lyrically, because I was like, "What does any of this have to do with Jesus and getting lights knocked out and
Yeah.
anything?" It's
y
just
y
kids partying and being stupid.
yeah, going back to the whole, dream she had and everything, you're like, maybe something that would appear in the music
No,
video.
nothing.
No, literally, it's a bunch of young adults. Well,
Drinking and clubbing and dancing.
they're pre-partying, you know,
Yeah.
they're partying up before going
Eating
to the club.
some za.
Yeah, eating some pizza, and she licking something weird, I don't know what that was, she was just
I mean,
licking.
yeah, I
It was
couldn't
a
tell you.
it was probably like a alcohol spout pour thing,
It just
just
had some crusties on it.
oh, so oh,
So
what made you
well, 'cause, I mean, it looked like there was something, like, on there that was, like,
oh, that's
not just
just
liquid.
so there was a part of the music video, and we actually just so I have it playing on the screen the monitors for me and Aaron to kind of view and refresh ourselves on.
Yeah. Oh, there's not much to
I
refresh.
know, but there was one part in here, it was like a 90s sitcom, show where it's like yeah, just that the flashing of the pictures just randomly in sequence
Yeah.
there of random parts from the night. It's like, "Oh, look, wait, why did I stop it here on a guy putting on makeup? What the heck?" Um,
Been there, done that.
so yeah, so it's them pre-partying and then getting in a cab
Vehicle,
or vehicle of some sort,
going crazy,
going c
dancing,
yeah, dancing,
smoking. Oh,
vaping, and all
yeah.
that, and then they just go and continue to do that. They get to the I did not mean to pause there. They get to the club, shut it, and could just continue doing the same exact thing all the rest of the night, and
Yeah,
that's
that's
so
all it is.
and you have the random white guy going, because apparently
So
that's a
bad.
white guy thing.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yeah, dude, we don't know what else to do, so
Well, it's better than the white girl thing
what's
of
what
doing this.
oh, yes.
I'm like, "What?" I'm like, "What the heck is going on here?" So that's literally this entire night is our music
I
video,
mean, is
and
yeah.
then some for whatever reason, they have video of her, like, in a porta john or a toilet
Yeah, just
singing.
singing the song,
I'm like, "Is this where you end up at the end of the night because of all the drugs that you just did?"
that and just gotta let it all out, you know?
Yeah, I'm like, who
Ex
in their right mind wanted to be like, it'd be great in this music video? Let's record in a bathroom."
well, not even well, I guess, yeah, it is a bathroom, but
A stall of a
yeah,
bathroom, not even yeah, not the whole bathroom, but they're just in a stall, looks like a porta potty,
sitting on the john.
looks like an industrial porta potty.
Yeah,
So, what do you give this music video, sir?
0. Or negative if I could. No, I'm just kidding. I'm beating you to your own answers.
Yes. Wow, so far we've had the same exact
Yes.
answers across the board.
Heck yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I'm kinda a little shocked. A little bit, but I
I
mean,
I'm actually
this one's kinda special, like,
I'm
this
actually a
is
little shocked as well because of the fact that A, you suggested it, and B, you're like, "Well, I think I like the music a little bit more," and then
yeah, no, I don't.
okay,
After yeah,
okay. I don't even have to ask the last question because I know where this one's gonna end up because I know where I'm gonna answer on this one.
do it.
How it aligns to the Bible. It's a hypocritical 0,
Yes. It's
a
bad.
heretical 0,
It's bad. It ain't nope. No good.
and so I'm just like, "No." Will this end up on my playlist? 0, no, 100% not.
No?
No.
Oh,
Will it end up
I
on your
thought it
playlist?
might no, I'm kidding, no. Although I did find it funny when I went to go search the song to listen to it on my phone, I was like, "Oh, I already have the song downloaded." S
Really?
so, well, I think I did it because I was gonna, I heard it at work and I wanted to listen to it later,
'Kay.
so I downloaded it at work so I wouldn't be using data on the way or, like, while driving. Not that it would have been that much data now that I look back on it, but yeah. So, then well, I guess I have to add it to the use your words.
It's gonna get added to that,
It's gonna get
but
added to the playlist, but I'm not gonna keep it downloaded
so,
because that's needed space that that song should not be taking up.
yeah. Alright. So, this thing has scored a total of 1 point across the board. That it make like, if I had, like, one of those, you know, I don't know, television show, like, game shows
Yeah.
with the dun, dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun. That's exactly what it gets. That's exactly what it gets.
Sorry, not sorry. Just
No,
uh-uh.
no. So it's the first one that we've had.
Yeah.
Ugh. Alright.
There'll be a better one next time.
Actually, I think so.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
any other comments before we move on from this song?
Well, because obviously we've given our thing,
Yeah?
our review of it. If there's anything y'all think differently, let us know, I guess.
Make sure to address your letters to Aaron.
No. I mean, you can, I don't care,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah. No.
You can unleash, unleash, not unleash your rage against me as to why I would suggest this song if you feel to do so.
Trust me, I didn't even unleash any of my anger towards you on this.
Oh, that'll just probably be later then.
No, 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 no.
Help.
So, yeah, no other comments then on this song?
No, just, I'm
Alright.
glad it's over.
Then I'm gonna tell you the song that we're gonna do for
Oh, so you have one
Yep,
picked out.
I
like,
have one
there
picked
ain't-
out. This isn't a flip, this isn't a
I don't get
pick.
to choose.
There's no choice. This is I'm telling you what it is. Congratulations. This is what we're doing. Glory, hallelujah. Alright?
Oh, that's the song?
No,
No.
no.
Ah.
So, this song
Yes.
is from an artist who's going on his farewell tour.
Oh.
He is going on his farewell tour because he feels led to stop doing his music tours and go into ministry.
Okay.
So, that's what he feels convicted to do, so he's doing his farewell tour. This song does feature a cameo by, someone from Demolition Ranch.
Demolition Ranch.
Yeah.
Demolition Ranch.
Demolition Ranch.
It's wait, someone from it?
Yeah, Matt.
Oh, like Matt him. Oh, okay. So
Matt is in it with a bunch of other gun tubers.
what?
Yep.
Okay.
The video itself, the song itself is 4 years old. Okay. And it contains a bunch of people, in the video that are just kinda, like, around doing things, but there's 2 singers on the video. The second singer is Earl Dibbles Jr. Do you know who that is?
No idea.
Alright. The main singer is Granger Smith,
No idea.
and the song is called "Holler."
What? Okay. I don't know anything about this.
Granger Smith, and this is why I said you would probably
I'm
not guess this from me,
yeah.
is a country artist.
What?
Yeah.
All right. What?
Uh-huh.
Holler.
Hollerer.
Holler.
Yep.
By Granger Smith. So is that
With,
who with
and Earl Dibble Jr.
and Earl Dibble Jr.
Yep. Featuring
Man.
Matt from Demolition Ranch and a bunch of other gun tubers. And a couple other guys that are just that, like, hang around with Matt in that. Like, I forget the guy's name, but he's, like, one like, the big, strong muscle guy, like, who pulls semis, and
Yeah.
in the music video, he's pulling a semi
Oh
in part
my
of
gosh. That's awesome. I love how you mentioned that, and I'm also wearing one of
I saw
Matt's
what you're
shirts.
I saw.
What's up, Matt? Wow. Okay.
You probably never thought
I
I'd pick up a country song, huh?
see. Well, it explains your shirt. You're getting into the country scene,
No,
kind of working your fashion there.
no,
I
that's not
see.
that's not any reason why at all. I
Mm,
like overshirts.
Well,
Okay.
no, I'm talking about the style of it, though. I mean, you're slowly working your way into the country.
No. I'm not pulling a Josh here.
Ah.
And see, if I wanted to go full Mexican, I'd, like, button the
Yeah.
top shirt. the top button of the shirt,
Yeah.
and then, like, leave the rest of it unbuttoned, or you button it, like, right here,
Yeah.
and
Just leave it
I
all
never understood that style myself. I'm like, "W why
because it
people."
looks like a cape when you run.
So, yeah, when you, watch the video and listen to the song, I want you to tell me what you think about the interaction between Granger Smith and Earl Dibbles Jr.
Okay. Alright. Cool.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did
I've
you
never
ever
seen
think I would suggest a country song?
No.
The only
Never.
the only reason is because Granger Smith, he is on his farewell tour, and he wants to figure out what he can do ministry-wise afterwards when he gets done. He
Cool.
goes, "This is where I feel I'm being pulled and called towards by God," and he's like, "I gotta follow that instead of doing what I wanna
What
do,
he
which is
wants.
music."
Well, props to him on that. Wow.
Yep.
I'm excited for this one now.
This one, I'll say this, don't look for anything, like, try to find anything spiritual deep on it.
No.
It's just a
Fun,
fun, and when you see the video, you'll understand what I mean. It's just a fun song.
like, so it'd be like "Mercy Me" is like Happy to End song. As where
Yeah,
it's just a fun song to
even more nonsensical than that,
yeah.
and more country,
Well, yeah, definitely more
more
country.
redneck.
Yeah. Dude, this might I might
His neck is a
ooh,
little red, as
this
they
is
say.
ooh, I think I'm gonna like this. Maybe, I don't know. It's country's a hit or miss for me sometimes.
This is
There's stuff I enjoy.
this is definitely not the twangy, this is more that rock country.
Okay, I'll probably enjoy it.
If it was an Earl Dibble Jr. song, it would definitely be more twangy.
Twang.
But again,
What you
Earl Dibble does also have a song called "Diesel," which is all about diesel
Yeah.
trucks. So,
Diesel.
yeah, it'd be
Nice.
interesting to hear your analysis of that and your comparison contrast between those 2 singers because they basically split the song in half,
Okay. Cool.
and I'll see if you can notice
Who is who? Or
what's let's just say, I'll see if you can figure out the interesting fact.
oh, geez, probably not.
If you
Probably
do,
not.
I'll be very impressed,
Well, then definitely not. You
and if you don't, I'll be like, "Really? Are you blind?"
just can't win. There's no winning with this thing.
That's probably true. Alright, sir. So you got your
Alright.
marching orders on the song for next time. You got your idea on what's going on. I'll send you a text with a link
I
to
was gonna
directly
say,
to the
yeah, I was
video,
just gonna
and everything.
pull it up. Holler. But okay, yeah, Granger Smith and Earl Dibble
Junior.
Earl Dibble Jr.
Yep.
Adding it to the playlist.
It's,
Bet.
but yeah, with the video, it starts off just as a preview, literally, Granger sitting there in the field. He goes, "Hey, I'm bored. Who wants to come to the" I don't know if you've ever seen people with the shirts that say "Yeet Yeet." That's him. That's where it
Is
comes
that
from.
really?
Yeah.
Nice.
So he goes, "I'm bored. Who wants to come to the Yee Yee farm?" And then and then you see, like, Matt and all these other people just responding like, "Oh, yeah, da, 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 coming." And then you see a big lineup of pickup trucks and semis just coming to the farm, and that
Yeah.
starts the whole thing.
America. Just
So, in review, this week, Messi in Heaven scored a total of 1 point. It
yeah.
utterly failed. Let's see how, "Holler" by Granger Smith and Earl Dibble Jr.
I'm gonna
does.
imagine it's gonna do better.
We'll see. I'm not gonna say anything about any grading yet because you haven't listened to it yet, and
I have
it's
not.
yeah, we'll see. Alright,
Yee.
so next week is going to be book, again, chapters
11 and
el
12.
11 and 12, thank you.
Yee.
We're and we'll talk about what we're doing with book and music when we start that one up, and then after that, well, we're gonna turn the tables, and Aaron's gonna lead the conversation, the episodes after that. So we'll see how that goes and where Aaron takes us on things in this journey that we call life.
Dangerous. I'm not a leader for
We're entrusting our lives to you, Aaron.
this. Oh, kiss him goodbye.
All All right. Thank you again for joining us. See you next week.